Imagine standing on the edge of a skyscraper, looking straight down. Your head spins, your balance wavers, and a wave of dizziness takes over. Now, picture a giraffe, an animal whose head rises over 6 feet above its heart. Every time it moves, it's like riding an elevator up and down at extreme heights. So why doesn't it feel dizzy? How does it stay perfectly balanced without blacking out? This isn't just a fun fact about giraffes. It's a biological marvel that scientists are still studying today. And the answer might just change the way we understand our own bodies. Let's dive into the fascinating world of the giraffe's incredible survival mechanism. The physiological challenge. A giraffe's towering height may seem like an advantage in the wild, allowing it to reach leaves that other animals can't. But this extreme anatomy comes with a major challenge: gravity. For most animals, blood circulation is relatively straightforward. The heart pumps blood through the body, and gravity naturally assists in directing it downward. However, for the giraffe, things are far more complicated. With a neck that can stretch over 6 feet long, a giraffe's heart must work incredibly hard to pump blood up to the brain. If a human had a similar circulatory demand, they would likely pass out just from standing up too quickly. But the giraffe doesn't struggle with dizziness or blackouts, even when it raises or lowers its head rapidly. So how does it manage? First, let's talk about the giraffe's heart. This organ is an absolute powerhouse, weighing up to 11 kilograms, 25 pounds, and generating about double the blood pressure of a typical mammal. This high pressure is necessary to push blood all the way up the long neck to the brain. However, this creates another issue. If the blood is being pumped with such force, what happens when the giraffe suddenly lowers its head to drink? Wouldn't the pressure cause serious damage, or even make the giraffe collapse? The answer lies in a sophisticated blood pressure regulation system. Unlike humans, who might experience lightheadedness from standing up too quickly, giraffes have specialized valves in their veins that prevent sudden blood surges. When lowering its head, these valves slow the movement of blood, preventing it from rushing too quickly into the brain. Simultaneously, a network of tiny arteries called the rete mirabile acts as a buffer, ensuring that the brain receives a steady flow of oxygen without dangerous fluctuations. But the challenge isn't just about getting blood to the brain. The giraffe's long legs also present a problem. With such a high blood pressure system, you'd expect the blood to pool in the lower limbs, causing swelling or circulatory failure. However, giraffes have incredibly tight skin and thick-walled blood vessels, which act like natural compression socks, keeping the blood moving efficiently back to the heart. In essence, the giraffe's body is a masterpiece of engineering, solving the extreme problem of gravity with a combination of a powerful heart, pressure-regulating valves, arterial buffers, and specialized skin adaptations. This ensures that whether it's stretching high into the trees or bending down for a drink, the giraffe remains steady, balanced, and, most importantly, conscious. How does the giraffe control blood flow? Keeping blood flowing properly in a body as extreme as a giraffe's is no easy feat. Unlike most animals, the giraffe must constantly battle gravity to ensure that its brain receives a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood. If the pressure is too low, the brain could be deprived of oxygen, leading to dizziness or unconsciousness. If it's too high, the delicate blood vessels in the head could burst. So how does the giraffe maintain the perfect balance? The secret lies in a set of highly specialized biological mechanisms that work together to regulate blood flow. First and foremost is the heart, which is not only massive but also astonishingly strong, pumping blood at nearly double the pressure of an average large mammal. The giraffe's heart ensures that oxygen reaches the brain even when it's at the top of that towering neck. But a powerful heart alone isn't enough. The giraffe also relies on one-way valves within its jugular veins to prevent blood from rushing back down too quickly when it moves its head. Without these valves, the sudden shift in height could cause an uncontrollable drop in blood pressure, leading to instant dizziness. These tiny but critical structures act like checkpoints, slowing the return of blood to the heart and keeping circulation stable. Another key player in this system is the rete mirabile, a dense network of fine blood vessels at the base of the skull. This structure acts like a pressure regulator, ensuring that blood entering the brain does so gradually rather than in uncontrolled surges. If a giraffe lowers its head to drink, the rete mirabile absorbs and slows down excess pressure, preventing a dangerous spike that could otherwise cause internal damage. Even the giraffe's arteries and veins are uniquely adapted for this process. Their walls are thick and elastic, capable of expanding and contracting as needed to regulate blood flow. Unlike in most animals, the blood vessels in a giraffe's legs and lower body are highly pressurized to counteract the force of gravity. This prevents blood from pooling in the lower extremities and ensures that circulation remains efficient throughout the entire body. All of these adaptations work together seamlessly, allowing the giraffe to perform movements that would be hazardous for most other animals. Whether raising its head high above the savanna or dipping low to drink from a waterhole, the giraffe never experiences dizziness or fainting. Instead, its cardiovascular system is fine-tuned for survival, making it one of nature's most incredible biological marvels. What happens when it lowers its head to drink? For most animals, bending down to drink is a simple movement. But for a giraffe, it's a potential biological hazard. With a heart pumping blood at extremely high pressure and a brain positioned over 6 feet above its chest, lowering its head suddenly could lead to a dangerous surge of blood flow. If not controlled, this pressure could damage blood vessels, cause dizziness, or even make the giraffe pass out. So how does the giraffe avoid this problem? The first line of defense is its one-way jugular vein valves. These valves close as the giraffe lowers its head, preventing blood from rushing back too quickly and overwhelming the brain. Instead of a sudden flood of pressure, the blood is gradually regulated, ensuring a smooth transition. Next, the rete mirabile, a dense network of fine blood vessels located near the brain, steps in. This structure acts as a shock absorber, catching excess blood and slowing it down before it reaches the brain. By buffering the surge, it prevents a rapid spike in blood pressure, keeping the giraffe safe from internal damage. But the challenge isn't just about the brain. When a giraffe bends down, gravity pulls blood toward its head, but it also increases pressure in the lower body, especially in the legs. To counteract this, giraffes have extremely tight skin and specialized capillaries in their legs that work like natural compression socks. These adaptations prevent blood from pooling in the limbs, maintaining stable circulation even when the giraffe is in a vulnerable position. Once the giraffe has finished drinking and lifts its head again, the whole system works in reverse. The jugular valves open slowly, allowing blood to return to the heart at a controlled rate. At the same time, the rete mirabile releases stored blood gradually, ensuring that the brain isn't suddenly deprived of oxygen. This seamless coordination allows the giraffe to return to full height without feeling lightheaded or unbalanced. In essence, every time a giraffe drinks, it engages a highly sophisticated pressure management system that prevents dizziness, protects blood vessels, and keeps it functioning smoothly. What seems like a simple action is actually a biological masterpiece, one that allows the tallest land animal to thrive in its environment without ever losing its balance. What can we learn from the giraffe? The giraffe's unique circulatory system isn't just a fascinating quirk of nature. It's also a source of inspiration for scientists, doctors, and engineers. By studying how giraffes manage extreme blood pressure without experiencing dizziness or cardiovascular damage, researchers have gained valuable insights that could revolutionize human medicine. One of the biggest areas of interest is hypertension, high blood pressure. Giraffes maintain blood pressures twice as high as most mammals, yet they don't suffer from heart disease or strokes the way humans do. Scientists are now studying the rete mirabile and specialized blood vessels in giraffes to develop better treatments for high blood pressure in humans. Could we one day create artificial pressure-regulating implants based on giraffe biology? The research is ongoing, but the potential is exciting. Another lesson comes from the giraffes' tight skin and leg adaptations. Because their skin acts like a natural compression suit, preventing blood from pooling in their legs, NASA and medical researchers are exploring similar technology for astronauts. In space, where gravity is weak, blood tends to shift toward the upper body, causing dizziness and other health issues. By mimicking the giraffe's circulatory adaptations, scientists are designing compression garments that could help astronauts maintain stable blood flow during long missions. Even in everyday medicine, giraffes are helping shape new ideas. Surgeons performing delicate heart and brain surgeries are studying how giraffes regulate blood flow so precisely. By understanding their natural pressure control mechanisms, doctors may develop better ways to manage blood pressure during complex surgeries, reducing risks for patients. Beyond medicine, the giraffe's engineering marvel is also influencing fields like robotics and biomechanics. Scientists designing tall, flexible robots or exoskeletons for human use are looking at how giraffes stabilize themselves while moving their long necks. Could these principles improve robotic designs for rescue missions, construction, or even prosthetics? In the end, the giraffe is more than just a majestic animal. It's a living blueprint for innovation. From medicine to space travel, its biological secrets are teaching us how to solve some of the most complex challenges in human health and technology. So the next time you see a giraffe gracefully bending down to drink, remember, nature has already mastered problems that we are only beginning to understand. The giraffe's ability to avoid dizziness despite its towering height is nothing short of a biological marvel. With its powerful heart, specialized blood vessels, and built-in pressure regulation system, it moves effortlessly between extreme heights without a problem. This incredible design not only helps the giraffe survive in the wild, but also inspires scientists in fields like medicine, space travel, and engineering. Nature is full of hidden genius, and the giraffe is just one example of how animals have evolved to overcome extreme challenges. But what about other creatures? Which animal do you think has the most fascinating survival adaptation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries.